Hello. Picking the 2024 Newsmaker of the Year wasn't easy. Talented leadership in Michigan is abundant, and there were plenty of big stories to choose from. But when all was said and done, two names and the partnerships they represented topped the list. Claude Molinari, president and CEO of Visit Detroit, and the Detroit Sports Commission led the effort with local business and community leaders to secure and successfully host the Detroit NFL Draft. And Jared Goff, starting quarterback for the Detroit Lions. His leadership, combined with his very talented teammates, propelled the Lions to finishing the regular season with a 15-2 franchise record. Together, these two Michiganders have helped to enhance Detroit's growing reputation as one of America's most exciting places to live, work, and visit. Come with me and Channel 7 Sports Director Brad Galley as we interview Claude Molinari and Jared Goff. Each will reflect on their outstanding accomplishments and are selecting them as our 2024 Newsmakers of the Year. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is a Spotlight on the News special. If hindsight is 20/20, you've had the benefit now for several months to be able to reflect back on the successful NFL draft. Did it exceed your expectations?
You know, in my wildest dreams, the reality exceeded those. Where we thought this could be as good as it could be, it was like 100 times better than that. I mean, the excitement, the level, the attendance, I mean, it was everything we could have hoped for and more, and it's still paying great dividends to this very day.
There have been, in the fairly recent history of this town, some signature events. The establishment of the Renaissance Center, the opening up of the riverfront, the redevelopment of Campus Martius. How does this fit into there?
From a news standpoint of like international recognition, I think this is as big or bigger than all of them. I mean, to have 775,000 people descend upon Detroit, that's by far the biggest NFL draft attendance ever. Our third day of the draft was better than anybody else's first day. 50 million people on a worldwide audience watching it. It was such an incredible highlight and really almost like a commercial for Detroit for 3 straight days across all national networks. And it really was just an incredible opportunity to showcase our destination.
After the NFL draft, whatever city I happened to go to for several months after that, and the second someone would ask me where I was from and I would say Detroit, the first thing out of their mouth was, "That NFL draft was amazing. How did you get all of those people into downtown Detroit?" And I said to myself, that's the best salesmanship we could ever ask for this city.
Oh, there's no question. And I think that perception is still a challenge that we face, but seeing, you know, a sea of people all over the downtown and all those drone shots showing these skyscrapers, both new and restored, people had no idea about what Detroit really is like, and I think that it's showing dividends this day. And you mentioned people talk to you. I just got back from Houston yesterday, and the people there were asking, "Oh my gosh, the draft! You guys did such an incredible job," and it changed my thoughts about Detroit and Southeast Michigan.
In terms of perception, did it eclipse the negative image that we had after the bankruptcy, which also made major news, and it gave people an impression about Detroit? But I heard people say, you guys are back now.
No doubt. I mean, it's really flipped the script. If it's not a 180 turn, it's like a 175 or something like that. Where you've
take that.
Where you've got people just, and again, sometimes I think like they'll say, "I'm so shocked, I'm so surprised." I'm like, well, what did you expect? I've got a great product to sell, and it's so much fun to be talking about, you know, a city and a destination on the rise that's growing, that's becoming more important on the world stage.
Let's talk about the partnership, because you're the figurehead of all of this. But there's no way this success could have been done without all kind of partners. And I know you're humble enough to be able to say, I may be receiving this award, but it was all the troops behind me.
You know, it is such a true point, and I think like whereas football they say is the ultimate team sport because you have to have all these different players working in combination. We had such an incredible team for the NFL draft, and not just the Visit Detroit team and the Detroit Sports Commission team who were amazing, but also the city of Detroit and the Downtown Detroit Partnership and Bedrock and several of our other partners who really stepped up and put things together. And I'll tell you, the synergy that we have coming out of that is going to continue.
The safety aspect of this, if there's one thing I kept hearing people say afterwards was, and it was a safe event. How did you pull that off with 775,000 people packed into downtown?
Well, and you may remember, Chuck,
and it changed the image of this region.
There's no question, and I think you may remember, Chuck, that when Kansas City had their Super Bowl parade a couple of months earlier, they had a shooting, and I remembered at the time thinking, like, that can't happen to us. Like, we wouldn't survive it. Like, the benefit of the doubt that other cities get, we wouldn't get. They'd pile on that narrative, and I think one of the unsung MVPs of the NFL draft was the citizens of Detroit and Southeast Michigan who came down with a great attitude and friendly and respectful and kind, and so many of these things translated into just a fantastic draft. And you know, such kudos to Chief White and Mayor Duggan, who did an incredible job of protecting the citizens and making it a safe environment and not aggressive. Very appropriate, and again, such a thrill to, I remember on like this Sunday afternoon, I was like, whew, like we did it, like we made it.
Sweat beating.
Like, no arrests, no challenges. I mean, really, it was remarkable.
Yeah, it was that rabbit's foot that you had in your pocket throughout those 3 days. We need to take a little break. When we come back, I want to talk about the economic benefits of this and what's next.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back with Claude Molinari right after this. Claude, the economic benefit of having the NFL draft here, a successful NFL draft, how much did it translate to?
It translated to $214 million. But what's really, I think, the best part about that, $167 million of that came from outside of the area, like 100 miles away or more. So we had people coming from all 50 states, from 20 different countries, but they were putting all that money into Southeast Michigan.
And you all did a concerted effort to reach out to the community and to entrepreneurs and say, we don't want this to just be people running into the city, taking everything, and at the end people say, well, how did I benefit? People very much benefited.
Oh, there's no question. We were very deliberate about putting Detroiters to work and also looking for Detroit entrepreneurial companies, and specifically minority companies that had a downtown footprint that we could put involved with the National Football League draft so that it would really be a boost. And you know, if you can get, sometimes it just takes one big event, one big financial hit to, or positive hit to a company to lift them up to the future. So we saw this as a great opportunity, and again, we're so thrilled that it worked out as well as it did. We put somewhere in the neighborhood of $25 million in minority businesses that we're able to build to the National Football League and the suppliers and sponsors of the draft.
Could the timing, and a lot of times it's just luck, have been any better with the Lions season last year getting into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think that the excitement around the Lions translated so well to the draft. I think the draft would have done amazing regardless, but the fact that the Lions have become perhaps the most popular team in the country right now.
They say America's team.
It's really something, and I think people all over, whenever I go anywhere in the world, people talk to me about the Detroit Lions, the crazy coach, the awesome quarterback. You know, they score all these
biting
points.
The kneecaps.
They're so exciting. It's just really they've definitely captured the attention of the entire world.
The benefits now, how have that translated, and with the Lions also having another great regular season.
When you get this opportunity, then it puts you in a spotlight, and maybe somebody says, you know what, I want to look at that city. I wouldn't have thought about them before. They wouldn't even be on my radar. But now that I see they're doing these major events and successfully holding them, you know, we had just before the NFL draft, we also hosted an NCAA regional for the March Madness. And those type of things, when success breeds success. And now we're on people's radar, and we're starting to see future bookings really pick up, and our future pace, the events that are in the pipeline that are coming, is starting to really grow.
You're in a leadership position with the Detroit Sports Commission.
Yes.
What is it about this town that is so in love with their teams and their players?
We're
in good times and bad times, and we've had a fair amount of bad times, but we've had some great times too.
There's no question. I mean, an all-four sports team playing right in the heart of downtown, that's a major benefit. No other city in the world has that. We're all four right together, right in the heart of downtown. And we also have more theater seats than any other city other than London, New York City, or Las Vegas. So think about all that. And the amount of concerts that take place here, the entertainment, I mean, our people are just voracious. Every act, from country to hip hop to techno to pop, has to come to Detroit because they know they're going to get huge crowds.
When you were involved in pulling together with your partners the NFL draft, certainly it was not on your mind that you would be named by Channel 7 as one of our 2 Newsmakers of the Year for 2024. Now that you have that knowledge and you get a little momentum to go with that, your thoughts?
I'm incredibly humbled. You know, I'm really not worthy of this. I think.
Oh, you're worthy.
We've got a great team behind me that's really, you know, elevates me up, and to have this opportunity. And again, I'm so thankful and grateful, and it's a humbling experience. But you know, I think that it's based on the great success of our destination. Southeast Michigan and the city of Detroit are rising, and I'm happy to be able to ride that wave and hopefully have some success.
I know you're a big sports fan, and you also referee amateur hockey. Where in the world do you find that time?
I don't find too much time right now. I think I reffed the least of my life games last year, and this year I think I've reffed one, and maybe a few more. The season's going to be wrapping up soon. That'll be the least I can do. But I love to do it and be out there, and you know, it's a lot of fun. But there's less and less time for me to do it, for sure.
All right, Claude. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chuck.
And keep up the great work.
Appreciate that, sir.
When our Newsmaker special returns, Channel 7 sports director and anchor Brad Galley sits down with Detroit Lions starting quarterback Jared Goff to reflect on his successful 2024 regular season, where we often heard the fans chant, "Jared Goff, Jared Goff."
Ideally, we would be rolling out this conversation just before the NFC Championship with the Lions hosting at Ford Field. That was the recipe this team had earned, but sports are unpredictable, as this town painfully knows. That being said, Jared Goff, certainly worthy of being selected as 7 Newsmaker of the Year. Here is our one-on-one conversation. Jared, I'm going to start with this. You have won plenty of awards. You're going to win a ton more. On behalf of everybody at Channel 7,
very cool.
You're the newest one for your shelf at home.
All right, very cool. Thank you. Right on the old office desk there. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You mean a lot to this community. You mean a lot to this football fandom. What I'm tasked with doing is talking to you about reflecting on the year, what it meant to you, and what it meant to the city and to the fans, which I know you don't like to do when you're in the moment. What did it mean to you?
Yeah, to do it, what we've done in this city has been the most special part. You know, there's a lot of teams that have a lot of success all around the league for years and years and years. But to be able to be a part of the renaissance that we've been able to see here in Detroit, and to be able to be a part of that with the Lions, and to be beloved by all of our fans, it's been such a ride for us, and for me personally to see it all come to fruition a little bit throughout this season.
the cadence of a football season can be so regular. You practice, you get ready for the game, you play your game, you come back and you do the same thing. This offseason was different. You had the draft, you walked out on the stage, you looked out at thousands upon thousands of people in your home. What was that experience like, calling Detroit your home, being the guy representing this team with some of your teammates?
That was very cool moment for Detroit. I thought they crushed the draft stuff. It was unbelievable. The fans showed out. You could tell a national audience got to see how special this city is and how special these fans are. And yeah, to walk out on that stage, it felt like I was at Woodstock or Coachella or something. Seeing all the fans out there was unbelievable, and very cool moment for us for sure.
You've answered the question about your name being chanted.
Yeah.
Probably as many times as it has been chanted, which is a lot. I'm more interested in the origins of it. And it was a freezing cold night in the wild card round. Fans got into the building early at Ford Field. There had kind of been tension built up, right, of how they're going to welcome back the quarterback that was here.
Right.
I have a lot of respect for Matthew Stafford. You've spoken to that too. But it was, how are they going to respond, the fans in the stands? And it was almost like that was cast aside, and this entire fan base said, that's great, this is our guy.
Right.
Does that hit you at all? Are you reminded of that when you hear your name chanted?
Yeah, I think so, and I think it's obviously taken on quite a crazy life of its own, and it is very cool to, I still try to pinch myself when it happens, but the origins of it. I think they were trying to show me like, hey, you're our guy. We know what you've been through to some extent. We've been through a lot too, and we can be on the same page in that way where we're kind of all in this together and putting their faith behind me, and I think that's where it came from, and I'm very thankful. This town is amazing. They're awesome, and I obviously hear it quite a bit, and it's fun. It's fun. It's definitely taken on a life of its own, but I don't take it for granted.
My kids say it around our house.
Yeah.
I hear it enough at games, guys, but I'm like, I like the guy, so it's cool. That's a good role model to have.
Yeah.
When you hear that in the stands, you get inside the locker room after that game, Dan gives you the game ball, tosses it to you, you're good enough for Detroit.
Yeah.
That's something that really, I think, again, resonated with this town. Was that the punctuation mark on that night from you, to hear that from your head coach?
Yeah, for sure. I think, there was a lot of emotion and outside, obviously noise around that game, and there was a lot of history there for both myself and Matthew, but I think, when I got back in the locker room, it was always about our team, and it still is, and I think, that was a special moment for me and for our city, and like I said, I think they can associate themselves with a lot of the struggle that my career showed at some points, and being able to come out of that a little bit, I think people can relate.
I'm pulling up a quote from Detroit's quarterback. It's easier to make narratives than it is to break narratives. That's pretty wise. It's pretty deep. You said that. What narratives have you and this Lions team broken?
I don't know if we have yet. I think there's still a lot to be broken, and I think it speaks to the world we live in right now in society with the media, and people say something, it catches fire and it's gone, and that becomes truth, and it may not be truth, but perception becomes reality in a lot of ways, publicly in social media and on TV and the internet and the whole thing. So I think to that point, to break those narratives and fads, it takes a lot more work on the other end than it does to just say something and let it take fire.
Coming up, Brad talks to Goff about his determination to help young people succeed and reach their dreams in every profession imaginable. We'll be right back.
I've called this your home. You've called it your home since 2021. Was 2024, because of all the highs, because of the hit against the 49ers, and now because of all these highs, was 2024 the year where it really became your home, your second home, your new place?
Yeah, I think so. And certainly being able to sign an extension becomes very real that, okay, we are going to be here for the foreseeable future. And, even though beforehand, all the love shown from within the building, it still becomes real once that happens. And the way I've been received and treated and in public, people, how great people are, and it's humbling. It really is very humbling, and people saying thank you for what you're doing for Detroit, and I'm like, hey man, like I just play football, but it's so humbling to hear that from people, and to be a part of this team that's been able to be a part of this city's revival. It's a lot of fun.
You give back though, and you give back in a real way. You are the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee for this Lions organization this year. Again, you give back quietly, but you do so in such an authentic way. The FATE program, Give Merit,
Yep.
the relationships. You've given kids college scholarships this year. To create that bond, to give back in such a real way, how much is that a part of who Jared Goff is as a man?
I've always thought it's a responsibility of somebody who wants to call themselves a leader, and somebody who sees himself as a leader of their community and the city. It's important to be able to give back, and I've been blessed with the resources to be able to do so. So whenever I'm able to see a moment to do that, it's what's right. It's what you should do. And these kids are so freaking smart and talented and creative, and for me to be able to be a part of their journey is so humbling, and I'm honored, and I hope to continue to do it for a long time.
I mean, you know, though, that you've given these kids this college scholarship, which won't just change their life, it's going to change generations in their families' lives. That's the kind of impact that you've made.
Yeah, it's again, it's very humbling. It's hard to think all the way through that, but yes, it's very cool to be able to hopefully change the trajectory of their career, life, success, all the stuff. You know, it's a credit to them, though. I don't want to take too much credit, because they're the ones doing the work, and they're the ones that are going to have to continue doing the work to get where they want to be. But to be able to affect our youth, I think, is the ground floor of this whole thing. If you want to make change, affect the youth, and they will spread into the world and hopefully make great things happen.
All right, Newsmaker of the Year. There's a lot of public stuff. Last one for you is probably the biggest point of your year last year. The ring that you did put on your finger.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
How important is Kristen to your life, to the quarterback that the city gets to root for?
She's been the foundation for me. She's been my rock, and being able to finally tie the knot after a 2-year engagement was awesome. It was such a special day for us and our family, and something obviously we'll never forget. But she's been through this journey with me, through the highs, through the lows, and has stayed steady through the whole thing. And I wouldn't be here without her. She's been a huge part of my success here and our ability to stay on track, and I'm so thankful for her, and she deserves a lot of credit too.
Goff's future is locked in and tied to this Lions organization, to this city, and to this community. He wants it this way, and the Lions certainly do as well. He's given this team and this organization so much, and is already going to be in Lions history forever, but he wants to provide the one thing this city and community have never been able to celebrate: a Super Bowl championship. We'll look forward to see if the Lions can do that next season.
Thanks, Brad. Great interview as always, and really keen insight into the man who proudly wears number 16 for our Detroit Lions. Also, thanks to Jared and to Claude for sitting down with us. And thank you to all of you for joining us for our Newsmaker of the Year special. For Brad Galley and all of us here at Channel 7, I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week with more Newsmakers in the Spotlight. We hope you have a great day.